my reading, I make it what it is. My half-assed Celtic cross, I make it my own. So as the cards show up and where they land is where they're meant to. So this is how we roll on my channel. Because it's my channel. I do what I want. 7 of Cups. Why are you here? 7 of Cups. Why are you here? In the future position. 7 of Cups. No. But I will take this one. Alright. Now we'll check the underlying energy. King of Cups. Alright. I think I'm liking this. This is actually looking pretty good. Alright, so I'm going to pause for a little bit, get my stuff together, and then we're gonna talk about this reading. See what's going on for November for my Aquarian friends. Okay, Aquarius, I've taken a look at the spread, and I think I'm ready to share what I've got here. Okay, so when we look at the underlying energy of the 7 of Wands and the King of Cups here, so something in life is going on, and this could be any situation. It could be work, work/business, career, could be family, could be love. When I went through, this really does apply to anything. It's not like I'm getting one specific situation here, so whatever's going on in your life, it should make sense to you. So with the 7 of Wands in reverse, something is happening in your life where you need to defend your actions. Whatever action you are taking, I guess people aren't liking. So defend what you're doing. Like, you're good with the decisions you make and what you think and feel. So you need to defend that. With the King of Cups, you're stable, which is great. I mean, when it comes to the kings, these are kings and queens, you know, they're mature, and don't get hung up on gender, whether it's king, queen, to me, it doesn't really matter, but it's more about the energy around what's coming through. So with this King of Cups, you're really stable, but make sure you don't focus on what you don't have. So practice that gratitude for what you do have in your life. But yes, you have to defend your actions for whatever's going on here. Okay. So when we get into more of the reading, hang on, what do we got here? So the Knight of Cups, you've got a relationship in transition. So it could either be that something is coming in, and it could be that something is leaving. This could go either way. And with the Emperor, you know what? It's all good. You're good to take action, and you're strong-willed. So whether this is coming or going really doesn't matter. You've got that Emperor energy, which is fantastic. And then that Emperor energy is flowing right in. To me, this is almost like, I know it's kind of half-assed Celtic cross. I read it the way I want to, the way I see it. But this is almost like, what's the word I'm looking for? Validation that that Emperor energy is exactly what you need and what it should be. And then when you couple that with the 9 of Coins, this means you're contented. And this is more on the material side, but apply it however you need to your situation. So you're content. And this is even better when you share it with somebody. So being in that heart space of giving and sharing is going to get you far with that. So the foundation of what's going on with the 8 of Cups, you're walking away from something. This is you walking away. You know, you had something going on here, and you're like, you know what? I'm done. I'm good. I'm going. With the King of Coins, you've worked hard. You've worked really hard to get where you are and to achieve what you have. But you want to indulge a little bit. It's time for you to indulge. You know, you're walking away from this situation. You know, you're defending your actions. You're doing all of this stuff, and you just want to have a little bit of downtime. You want You want some good stuff in your life, and you want to have a bit of a break, which is also a great idea. But the dark side of that, just something to be careful about, is when you're seeing the good life or experiencing the good life, don't let that seduce you too much. You could end up a little bit lazy and depending on material shit, which we all know, yeah, it's great to have and we need it in our lives, but be careful that that doesn't take over. That's kind of the foundation of what's going on. So when we look at the past, we've got the Chariot. Chariot, it's all about, excuse me, sorry. It's all about forward movement. It's a fast energy. So stuff was moving really quick. And with the Page of Coins, you're curious. You were curious. Ugh, oh my God, I can't talk. It's too early in the morning. You're curious to see where this is going because it's heading in a direction that's moving really quick. And yeah, your curiosity was piqued. Then, sorry, my throat. Then when we come to present time, you're content. Eight of Pentacles, typically, Pentacles kind of revolve around wealth and material and whatnot, and quite often around work. But you're pretty content in this arena of what's going on here. But again, look, the Seven of Wands reversed, like over here. Whatever's going on right now, you got to defend your actions. And this is just tying in to the underlying energy. So this is like a reinforcement. You make sure you defend your actions of whatever's going on here. And when we get into the future, Seven of Cups, you've made a choice. Seven of Cups in reverse. You've made a choice or are going to make a choice. This is a transition. And you're a little bit unsure, a little bit. But make sure that whatever's happening here, that you don't ignore whatever successes are happening. Whatever positive outcomes are happening within all this underlying energy of you making this choice, make sure you don't forget that. Look at the success that's happening here, that's coming up. It could be happening now in the present. And I keep saying happening, so it could be very, very near future. And then, excuse me, oh my God. So then what we got is the Page of Swords. So this is you. This is what's going on with you now. So you're ready to face a challenge. So you got something coming up. Could be good or bad, doesn't matter. But you're ready to face a challenge. You're a little bit scared. You're a little bit hesitant or whatever, but you need to remember that no matter what the outcome is of the situation, you will have done the best that you can. And that's very, very important. And the validation of that is the clarifier, the Sun. Best card in the deck. So you know that whatever happens, whatever challenge comes up, even if you are a little scared or worried, it's good. Because this Sun card, it's like it should be in every reading somewhere, I'm telling you. It's so amazing. So then, what was I going to say? Hang on. Oh my God, my throat. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles. This is all about practicality, stability, and sharing and giving. And this is what people within the situation are going to see. This is what's going to come out. This is what's going to be visible. Okay, you're going to see, everyone's going to see that you are this person. Because I don't always get that it's a person, it's an energy, but Queen of Pentacles, this is you. And again, don't get hung up on gender. It could be man, woman, doesn't matter. But the energy is around someone who is practical and stable, but they're very sharing and giving. And you know what? You got the Star card as a clarifier. This is wish fulfillment. This is, you know, your dreams coming true. And people are going to see that happening in your life around this situation. So this is awesome. This is really, really lovely. So, hopes and fears. Well, this is interesting because you have doubts with the Six of Wands. You got doubts happening, and that's what sort of is your fear. And the good thing is you're practical and you're going to take action. That's what you want to do. Okay, you are about not wanting to have those doubts. You want to overcome that, and you want to be able to take the action that you need to. So that's kind of the combination of your hopes and fears. The fear is the doubt that's creeping into your mind, and you want to be able to, like, say, screw you, doubt, right? And just forge ahead with what you need to. So remember that. And then we've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. Nine of Swords is about like worry, shit keeping you up at night, blah, blah, blah. It's behind you. It's gonna go. All of this nonsense, all this stuff that you were worrying about, it's going away. So take solace in that, because that's always a good thing. So I'm actually getting that up in a lot of this reading. For most of you, this is not a pleasant situation that you're dealing with, but it could be, because no matter what, I mean, even around pleasant things, pleasant situations, you can have worries, and there can be challenges and whatnot to overcome. So it's going away. It's getting out of here. Worries are going to be behind you, so that's good. And we got two clarifiers for this: the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Swords. So you can stand strong and firm in your emotions, like crappy emotions. So when yucky emotions or shitty shit's going on, you can take that and you can turn it around to make it something purposeful in your life. You can give it meaning. You can look at it and go, okay, this was not great, or this was crap. So what can I do with this? What can I do with these emotions? What can I do with this situation? It's like a bit of alchemy happening. You can turn it around. You have the ability to do that. And that's what's happening in the outcome here. So this was actually a really interesting read. I really liked it. There's so much possibility. Like I said, I'm not feeling like this is specific to, say, a love read or business or career, family, whatever. This can apply to so many situations. And the outcome is good. The outcome's really good. The worry and doubt, crap, whatever, it's going away. So who doesn't want to hear that, right? So hopefully this resonates with you and helps you out. So what I'm going to do is we're going to pull a couple more cards. Okay. Past life, present power. As the soul grows in service to the great feminine and her intention that all beings be healed and free, it gathers internal resources to assist on the path. Interesting. Never pulled this card before. These resources include powers and gifts from other lifetimes. You are currently integrating past life abilities. Be open to what is taking place as your soul awakens ancient power and abilities in you. Now that is some powerful shit. I'm liking that. So you're pulling in some past life energy here to help you through whatever's going on, to boost you forward and the whole bit. This is awesome. I'm liking that card. Bring it on. Bring on more of that. All right. Now, I'm not one to read from books a ton, but I do. Oh, I've opened right to the page because I do what I want. Okay, so this card is empowerment. All right, do I even need to read this? No, I'm not even going to read it. You're empowered. Come on. Really? Not even going there. One more. I promise, one more. Because it's a new deck and I'm having fun with it. Spirit. I've seen a few people use it and the cards are really cool. And the messages, like, I read through the book. I do read through books. The guidebooks that come with the cards. Because, I mean, the creators of these cards are doing them with purpose. So yeah, what I do is an intuitive read. That's why, like, it's half-assed tarot kind of thing. Because I just read what I get. It's intuitive and energetic. So it's not a bad thing to see what the authors of the decks are coming up with, because it does help sometimes if you need a little clarification. So Let's see what we get for Aquarius. Believe in the impossible. I'm not even reading any of this stuff. You get it. You got it. You got it. You got it, Aquarius. You got this, whatever this situation is.